You're not gonna like this.
We've all seen brochures promising clean sapphire swimming pools and palatial hotels, only to be confronted with the holiday reality of medical waste septic tanks and half-built bunkers staffed by a single toothless bellboy.
Here, let me get that.
I'm fine.
To save you the trouble of actually leaving your sofa this summer, we've gathered together the hottest holiday destinations in gaming, each with their own uniquely realistic disappointments. We hope you have travel insurance.
And what could possibly go wrong?
First off, we're going to Africa, the birthplace of humanity and home to everything from shanty towns to safari set upon grassy plains warmed by a constant golden sun. Unfortunately, Resident Evil 5 heroes Chris and Sheva are enjoying all this slightly less thanks to the flying machetes, exploding parasitic faces and the sound of chainsaws revving drowning out the cicadas. Oh, and George of the Jungle looked like so much fun! Next up, we're going to Tibet, the Forbidden Land, a world of mountains caressing the skies like the very fingers of the gods, protected from travellers by the mighty Himalayas and home to one of the most vibrant, undiluted cultures in the world. Unless your name is Nathan Drake, in which case you can swap all that for hidden Nazis, demonic Sasquatch, and a Serbian war criminal who looks like a furious potato and is hell-bent on crossing the world to headbutt you to death. What would the Dalai Lama say? Something wise, probably. Off to Renaissance Rome next for the rebirth of classical art and architecture, the rise of Da Vinci and the end of the Dark Ages. This is the workshop in which the pillars of modern civilization were constructed: literature, philosophy, painting and sculpture, reaching into a new age. It's also full of scandal, poison and cannon-blasting, neck-stabbing, arrow-raining murder. You can't go around a single corner without some boob-hatted guard trying to run you through with a halberd, and even the noblemen are up for a scrap. Suddenly, the age of chivalry seems civilised. If you fancy something more exhilarating than crumbly architecture, check out Fortune City, Dead Rising 2's answer to the ultimate entertainment metropolis. It's a multi-million-dollar replacement for Las Vegas, a flashing neon hive of iniquity full of gambling, showgirls and sequin-jacketed decadence. Until it's overrun by the undead, that is, when it turns into a human abattoir, with hero Chuck Green playing head butcher with anything and everything that comes to hand. It's a limb-shredding, blood-fountain war zone, and even if you escape the zombies, the surviving humans come in the shape of puking showgirls, murderous magicians, and mental, near-indestructible chefs.
Antoine will make you dinner!
We don't fancy those odds at all. Leaving behind the chaos of the apocalypse, it's time to head to Shanghai with Kane Lynch 2 Dog Days. Shanghai, the vibrant metropolis which seamlessly blends the ancient and the modern, a melting pot of cultures full of a glowing energy unseen by most travellers. It's also full of two naked bleeding old men swearing at each other and murdering half the city through a gritty fog of glitching video effects and terrible career choices. It's just like Grandma used to say, if you don't end up naked and bleeding, then it's not a real holiday. Finally, we're forgetting all our troubles as we head to New York, an insomniac beacon of liberty, decked with glistening towers, unparalleled cuisine, and culture piled on every street. Unless you come from the future, in which case the Big Apple is crushed, burning, and infested with technologically advanced aliens intent on making humanity into flesh paste. But hey, at least all the skinny hipsters have scarpered, right? Thanks for joining us for our special summer holiday tour. Now you see why we take all our vacations in a dark room with a PS3 and a giant television. Happy trails, you all.